What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to It's Real Tony with another Game of Thrones review for you today. And it's not the last because we still got prequels and maybe an animation like I keep asking them to do. I would rather have the adaptation of the books in the animation form than another live action, because I want to see everything that actually happens in the books. Because as we can see, like, if they decide to get tired of the show, the writers can just say, hey, F it. So it's one of those things. Like, I still got hope for Game of Thrones, so we still gonna be doing Game of Thrones content and stuff like that, like Council Podcast and another Black People Talk Game of Thrones. I can't wait to do more of those. But I know we just gotta get everybody together, be dope. But so it's not the end of, the Song of Ice and Fire world, But for the last episode, hey man, it was it was just that. It was just something they wanted to wrap it up with. Now I could sit here and tell y'all everything I had a problem with, but I'm gonna tell y'all some of the good things that I did like. I like that Tyrion lived. That's awesome. That he became back. He became the Hand of the King, which, to be honest, he should have been king, but that's just me. I love the interaction with when he finds Jaime's body. Like, yeah, he was crying for his sister too, but once he seen that hand, that golden hand, and sees Jaime's, like, it's Jaime. He, you know what I mean? Tyrion Lannister, he sold it. He sold it. That was an amazing scene. I like that a few of my theories came true. Others didn't, but I like that these did. How they came true, not necessarily the way I would have wanted it to happen, or the way you know what I mean? But I can't complain. So it's always cool that, like, you can figure something out, even if it don't go the way you think. It's still cool to figure it out. So Sansa becoming queen, cop out. I don't like that. I mean, like, yeah, it's the Queen of the North, and that's cool. I know a lot of people wanted, like, everything to be, different anyway. And a lot of people did say that the North was going to be separated from the Seven Kingdoms eventually. So I get it, but I ain't gonna say that's the way I wanted it. Like, so the whole Cersei's prophecy, even if you take out the Valonqar thing, the younger, more beautiful queen taking her place, that technically never happened, because she was talking about the Seven Kingdoms, not the Six Kingdoms. That's my interpretation of it. But whatever. And Arya leaving Westeros and going west. I've said that plenty of times before any leaks, anything like that.
The main character, is she going to live or is she going to get got?
I think we all gonna agree on this one. Arya Stark is gonna live. She's one of us. We definitely drafted her, so she's gonna live. She's gonna take her ship. She's gonna sail west. She's gonna be in that Nymeria. We talked about this in episode 1. Go check it out.
That, like, you go back and see that shit. I always said that Arya was gonna leave. It's just her. She was the Wandering Wolf. She reminded me of a Stark in Legend, the Wandering Wolf, who actually, like, crossed seas and shit to go to the Andals territory. And oh man, look, she always reminded me of that, but a female version of that. So I always thought that Arya was gonna leave Westeros, and that's dope that she did. And like I said, and a lot of my theories didn't come true, but Podrick becoming the King Gorge for the show, that's true. Yo, I said that was gonna happen. How? I don't know, but I knew it was gonna happen eventually, and I said it was gonna be for Sansa. I mean, I already said Sansa was gonna be queen, but just queen of the Seven Kingdoms, not just the North. But like I said, it's kind of a cop out, like, to me anyway. But it is what it is. That's what I like. I mean, I would assume by now everybody's seen everybody else's video, so I could tell y'all everything I dislike, but I'm not gonna complain about it, because I'm pretty sure y'all already heard most of the people complain about it, because I can rant. I can tell you from a story perspective. I just got sent the script. I'm working, like, me and the buddy, we working on our scripts and stuff like that. So, like, script writing ain't. I know what I'm doing, and I can tell y'all that's. I'm not going to complain about it. It's whatever. They said Patrick Exultation. I know a lot of people probably will like the council scene. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Dragon Pit scene. I didn't like the Hand of the King, and then you gonna end it with I walked in the Rumble with a jackass and the joke. Okay, we get it. All right, nope, and that's how you leave off. Bronn is the master of coins and the ruler of Highgarden. That's I told y'all he would be back in the 6th episode, and man, he's back. I think I would say I know y'all heard all the rants, so I'm not finna I would assume that most of us was gonna say the same thing or more. I will tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all one thing I am disappointed in, and then I want to wrap this video up because it's for a finale. I'd rather just wait and talk about it in the podcast. So the one thing I would tell y'all is that I hate that we didn't to get to see the start of a new generation. We see these characters all dressed up. You see their position. You see that Samson Maester, even though technically he should be a ruler of his place. I'm having a blank right now. Regardless, he should have been ruler of Highgarden and shit like that, because his family is the Tully's Bannerman, or not Tully's, but the Tyrell's Bannerman. But I think we should have seen the beginning of a new generation. Like, they set up so many I can't have kids. That whole thing was just another thing that they threw in the trash. They never started the whole new generation. I would love to have seen a time skip at least. You know what I mean? Everything else, I hate Jon's story at the end, and Jon's my favorite character, so don't take that lightly. Daenerys send-off was so fuck. And I want to go watch everybody's videos after this. Y'all know me. I can't watch anybody videos, and I love to support everybody else when I can, but I won't watch them until I get my initial thoughts off. I don't like people interfering with my initial thoughts. It's the finale, y'all. Man, y'all see my banner in the back. I'm always Team Stark, but it's something else, bro. This is crazy. Like, that wasn't bittersweet. That was just disgusting. Once we know how it's gonna go. They're gonna tell you that everybody hopes was just too high. Y'all thought it was gonna be better than this because you had your expectations too high, and etc. We know how it's gonna go. You, me, we all gonna get blamed for it not being good, or our perception of it not being right because we had our expectations too high. And all of us should be tired of that by now, and telling us that our opinion is bullshit because we was thinking too highly of it. It's okay, but don't think of it as an L though, because this show brought together so many people of nationalities, religions, and things like that to all enjoy something like together. You know what I mean? And that's not me trying to preach or anything. That's just facts. So it's not even that, and we could talk to each other on the internet and express our love that we have for the show and everything else, and that should be enough, man. Not the petitions. Let's knock that out. Like they really gonna rewrite that shit. Like I said, wait for the anime. I fully believe they could redo all of this, and George R. R. Martin should, like, it sucks that HBO got the rights for it, because I think that doing that Castlevania type style for Game of Thrones all the way from the beginning, and I rewatched the whole thing all the way from the beginning to when because that would still give George R. R. Martin time to finish the last 2 books, and we could still get all of that. So I kind of got hope for something like that. I have no problem watching everything over again. I mean, I love it, especially in animation styles. As y'all can see, I love animation. So it's definitely going to be nothing for me. I would still want to see this world. I'm very grateful to the show for introducing me to the world of Ice and Fire. It's been a hell of a ride. But once I got on the book, hey, shit, I was riding the wave. I fucking love the books, yo. Fucking love them. So I will always be thankful for Game of Thrones for bringing us all together. And I will always be thankful for Game of Thrones for putting me in this world, making me enjoy it, see myself in characters that George R. R. Martin created. And even though we might not look the same, you could understand their point of view and things like that. So I'm very thankful for Game of Thrones, the show. No, it didn't end the way I wanted to, and we all know why. There's no reason to rant about it no more. We know that they wanted to get done with it, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We all want to live life, and they have a life. Yes, it's terrible. It's not really a good excuse that they ended it like that, but I do understand, and all we got to do, guys, is just keep moving on, man. We got to move on. Let's watch the prequels, to everything else that's going to go. And we got so many other amazing shows that's going to happen, and so many things that we can talk about. And we still got the books. George R. R. Martin will not let us down. I don't think he will. And anything's better than that. Like I said, I could talk about so much things that happened in the episodes that's just in that whole episode was like a whole lot of something, a whole lot of nothing. Like something, but nothing. Like, and most of it was also fan service. Like, here you go. He wanted this, and the whole Jon stabbing Daenerys, spoiler alert, was cop out just to get the whole Nisa thing out the way. So, and prophecies could be vague and shit like that. So, I think that's, and it's not even to have to do with the Nisa prophecy, but we just know that in the Legends of Azor Ahai, he stabbed Nisa with the burning blade, but none of that even mattered in this case. Daenerys just gets stabbed. But a lot of the visuals was amazing. I'll take a screenshot of when Drogon's wings spread beneath Daenerys. I thought that was an amazing shot. A dragon being born. That was her fire and blood. The imagery was amazing. So yeah, take that as it is, and yeah, let's keep this going, guys. It doesn't matter. It's not over yet. We still here. Just like our stories will continue, their story will continue. And with that being said, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. If you rock with your boy, you already know what to do. Road to 100. We just hit 58 after 2 weeks. We stuck at 57 for a while, but I appreciate all support. Everybody that's new to the page, thank you for supporting it. If you're just stopping by, hit that like button, and I appreciate y'all for stopping by. As always,